All right, let's dive into the thrilling season finale of the Satoshi journey. This one's called the Cliffhanger, and trust me, it lives up to the name. Everything our hero has been fighting for, this whole big experiment, is about to face its biggest test yet. So, let's get right into it.
So here's the scene. We're in a super fancy, busy shopping mall with our guy Satoshi and his AI sidekick, BitDra. Now, BitDra is pretty cool. It can switch between being this complex, glowing sphere and a massive cyber dragon. It's floating there, totally invisible next to Satoshi, acting as his guide on what's supposed to be their final mission.
So what is this big final mission? Well, it's all about adoption. Satoshi has to convince 3 totally normal people to actually believe in Bitcoin. Every person he converts gets him points, and those points get him closer to his ultimate goal, getting back to the future, to the year 2036. But, it's about more than just points. It's about proving that this whole thing actually works in the real world.
Right away, Satoshi finds his first case. It's a shop worker, and she's complaining about how much money she loses to fees just sending cash home to her family. It's such a relatable, frustrating problem, A classic issue with traditional banking. And for Satoshi, it's the perfect way in.
And just like that, it's a quick, easy win. He just shows her how to use Bitcoin for her transfers, and poof, the fees are basically gone. He didn't just give her a lecture, he actually solved her problem right then and there. And that's how you make a believer. 1 down, 2 to go.
The momentum is definitely building. Next up, Satoshi finds this tourist who's super frustrated because he can't spend his money, the currency exchange is closed. It's another one of those walls the old financial system puts up, and another perfect chance for Satoshi to show off how crypto is just borderless.
Satoshi's move here is honestly brilliant. He doesn't just help the tourist. No, he goes over to a local shop owner and explains how accepting Bitcoin could get him a brand new customer, like right now. The owner is in, the tourist buys something, and boom, 2 more people just saw the light. That's another pass. Satoshi is absolutely crushing it.
So he's on a roll, right? He's just seconds away from finding his third and final person. Everything is going perfectly until it's not. In a flash, the entire mission just comes to a screeching halt. All of a sudden, BitDra, his trusted guide, starts glowing this intense, angry red. A siren starts wailing, one that only Satoshi can hear. And a warning flashes in his vision. Warning, low battery. The system that's powering his entire journey is about to have a total meltdown.
And get this, BitDra doesn't just need a quick charge. Oh no. For an emergency firmware upgrade, the system demands an instant payment of 1 billion Satoshis. That number is so huge and so specific, it feels less like a system fee and a lot more like a ransom.
Satoshi is just stunned. He's panicking. You can practically hear him screaming in his head, "Are you robbing me?" This was not part of the plan. The price to save his companion and his whole mission is so insane it feels like he's being shaken down by the very system he's supposed to trust.
And there's no time to argue. BitDra gives him this terrifying ultimatum: pay up, or the system shuts down for good. All his progress, all his hope, gone. And then comes the countdown. 3, 2. The pressure is just immense. I mean, this is the core conflict right here. Satoshi's own money versus the future of the mission. It's the ultimate test of faith, not just in Bitcoin, but in this whole mysterious system that's been guiding him. What's he willing to give up? We can hear his inner thoughts just wrestling with it. His dream of living it up in 2036, of taking an eternal sleep on a pile of money, it's all on the line. But without the system, that dream is toast anyway. So, reluctantly, painfully, he knows what he has to do.
He screams, "Take it, you blood-sucking system!" and just smashes the send button. That transfer of 1 billion Satoshis creates this massive power surge. The lights in the entire mall flicker and die. BitDra goes dark. And then, complete silence.
For a long moment, it's just darkness, and then a new system UI pops up in front of Satoshi. But you can tell right away the crisis is not over. There's a flashing red energy bar, proving that paying the price was only the start of a whole new problem.
And the UI hits him with his crushing 1-2 punch. First, the good news. Mission complete. 1,000 points. But that celebration lasts for about half a second before a critical system error message appears. It's this perfect, brutal example of crypto volatility. A huge win followed instantly by a crisis that threatens to wipe it all out.
And this is just horrifying. Satoshi can only watch as his hard-earned points are just eaten up by the system to fix itself. 1,000 drops to 900, then 500, and it just keeps plummeting, all the way down to a measly 50.
He's screaming at this silent, uncaring interface. Hey, wait, my points, my 2036, stop it now. But it's useless. He's literally watching his future, his dream, being burned as fuel to stabilize the very machine he just paid a fortune to save.
The points counter hits 50, flickers, and then the screen just cuts to black. Everything's gone. All that's left is this one single chilling question hanging in the dark. Has Satoshi lost it all? Is this the end of the journey? And that's the cliffhanger. Satoshi paid this unbelievable price, only to have his reward, his entire future, just vaporize right in front of him. It leaves us with a huge question. It's not just about whether his journey is over, but whether the system he put all his faith into was ever really on his side to begin with. I guess we'll have to wait and see.